Fredrin. Mobius, interesting. What is this?
Are they forcing a Uranus pick? So we have alternatives here as well.
And then what? What do you counter with? You get to pick like Mage and Roam though. There's a good chance that they just stake gold lane here for Kelra, like Harith, Bruno.
Actually, like Glue here as well.
Yeah, Lunox even, Bane. Matter of fact, if they want to go last pick gold lane, just take Kirk's hero. Honestly, CC. Oh no,
CC's banned. That's why I said
Uranus.
Glue.
Yeah, Uranus, Glue. Alice even, honestly.
People have been really sleeping on the Bane this today anyway. All right, that's gonna be the
Sounds
Alice.
like the Alice.
Alice is coming up more, man.
Yeah.
That's the
almost every game.
That's the 4th time. Yeah, actually. Every single game. Every single game she's popped up.
All right.
Yep.
Today. She went from not being picked
to VXP
every
pick.
series.
100% contention rate.
Yeah.
Wow.
So if you're smart Omega, you need a burst here. You need somebody that can either burst or control frontline. Problem is, there's a bunch of mobile heroes on the side of Onic, so I don't think you want to go Eve, Sicilian. You want to go heroes like Kagura.
You can't Angela here anymore.
I would say even Valentina is okay, because you do get to have that Feathered Airstrike. You're mobile enough to deal with the Lancelot. And then maybe get the Cho for Super Yoshi or Hylos.
Basically bombing mages here.
Yeah, see what they do. That's going to be Gata.
Not a big fan of this Gata.
I feel like this Gato is going to have a hard time catching anyone in this lineup, honestly.
I feel like it'll be hard catching, but it could soak up, let's say, a Tsunami Slam.
Yeah.
You could potentially AOG, jump into the back line. There's an Obsidia. You were asking for this earlier at midnight.
Thank you.
The counter.
The Gata will serve its purpose to allow the Fred and the Lapu to move. And then they just hope that there's some damage burst from the Kagura or the Wanwan.
Yeah. It's gonna, I would say it's fully stack on you because of the Phantom Shadow meld.
Yeah, I don't know. I want to see the Obsidia work, man. Maybe in the hands of Kelra.
Maybe.
We'll get to see it really shine, because I feel like teams have not been able to fully unlock the power of the Obsidia yet. Some have found some minor success, but to really pop off, it's going to be something different in comparison even to a Wanwan. So let us know what you guys think for game 1 of this best of 3. Will it be Onic that gets the win in the first game, or across from them, Smart Omega? Again, we saw this the conditions for Smart Omega to get to the playoffs. They got to win either this against Onic or Aurora to make it there. So we'll see if they can get the start they need in game 1.
Dude, it's so fun seeing mages try to hide themselves in the middle lane. Just put yourself in front of middle lane, because either way, you're going to be seen by the tank.
Yeah.
So they're going to get the golden XP. And now because of that, Haji can't even clear against the Kalea and the Farsa. Now Onic gets superior river rotations. But King Kong moving towards mid lane too. This is surprising. Usually he goes for the greedy route, but he wants to invade.
Yeah, he's going to go actually this early on too. I guess confident enough that you've got a Kalea to go ahead and tank some up, but also heal you up.
Dude, this is disgusting. He had to... actually, no. He didn't even retreat, but Kirk was attempting to steal the Kramer on the bot side. Oh,
whoa.
Oh, could have been really bad here. Super Friends does not have the Feathered Airstrike yet, so there's no major changes. The most interesting part here maybe is this going to be the Skull Lane.
Yeah.
Where I wonder when Kelra's going to go ham, go Kelra mode. You know how Filipino Savage things just happen?
I mean, he's already winning the lane. You know, he's already like putting pressure. Like Netsky even burned the battle spell earlier on.
Is that to be expected though?
I guess for this Obsidia, in the matchup.
Yeah.
Now look at that bone.
That's a winning matchup for Kelra. He even missed one minion just to put pressure onto the 1-1.
Just so that he can deny a little bit.
Yes. Because the thing is, you effectively become a problem level 4, and the 1-1 can't even deal with that because he can't double lane.
Yeah. Exactly. He's going to be stuck there a lot. There's a knockup for Brusco. Again, no Tsunami Slam quite yet. So we're all waiting for that, but they are getting pumped up. They're getting warmed up for Turtle number 1 here.
Yeah, Haji's in position though. So is James. We'll see how Onic responds to this. They're going to go ahead and grab the buff that they need. Ryzen will be fine. They're going to have to face this one off. Super Yoshi gets his level 4 too. I'm not sure if they actually are going to have time for Ryzen to get his purple, but they're just going to go for this turtle. Onic will pressure them. Let's see. Oh,
Wow, that's really strong pressure. Going in, Brusco hard on the rise and can't even go near for the contest. James with a raised spider. Keller is low, but will have enough micro to walk on out of there. And there goes that scraping ability here of the Obsidia. First blood goes over the Super Prince though.
Yeah, Onic Philippines had good turtle setup. Ryzen was delayed heavily because of the early game invasion, and Brusco just providing enough control on the front line. Good AOG coming out from Super Yoshi, though blocked the Hunt of Bone coming out from Keller. He had to flicker out, where overall Onic was the winner of that fight. He was able to get the turtle on King Kong. Wow.
Oh, speaking of
James,
man, Bravest Fire 2v1. He is doing some pretty good micro, but not going to be enough to play around in Alice and the Farsa.
Super Prince, I like to call that the athletic flicker.
Yeah.
Survives with barely any mana too. So, but it's another Cursed Helmet build on Kirk.
Yeah.
With Alice.
Is that just the default right now?
I mean,
Is it for the hybrid?
This time around, there's 3 melee heroes on the side of Smart Omega.
This is the greedy build.
Yeah, that's a greedy.
Yes.
Greedy build.
Because it will basically reduce your magic defense.
Yeah.
Per stack, so it's gonna keep stacking.
Yeah, and
This is when you want to burst down your opponent quickly.
and he doesn't have to worry about heroes like Harith. What was the mage again?
Oh, the previous
series?
game?
Was it
Eve?
Eve? Yeah.
Eve.
It was Eve. It was
Yeah,
Eve.
he doesn't have to worry about those stuff, because if you look at the damage profile coming out from Smart Omega, it's all like intentional. Like for the Kagura, he has to burst the Alice. For the 1-1, he has to land the crossbow tanks. But that's never gonna happen against the Alice.
In fairness, this was highlighted to us by the dev talk we had with the casters, remember? When they were saying Alice's build is just so adaptive, you have to be very adaptive. You have to choose when you go greedy like this and when you want to go full tank.
He is an alpha. No, not alpha. He's a Uranus and Esmeralda in one hero.
Oh, Alice?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's pretty, I like the flexibility that she brings. Kirk's gonna go ahead and zone out Ryzen, or try to.
Zone?
Oh!
Yoshi as well.
Oh my
Wow,
goodness.
what a big bombing area there. King Kong with a turtle. And they're just not leaving anything for Omega right now.
That seems to work so good, man. We've seen it so many times now. Just today alone, that flicker from the Alice with that Throne of Ruin. And again, maybe that's where the Cursed Helm plays into part 2. You know you're going to be in the vicinity of everybody else. You might as well do a little damage, but bring the hybrid defense down. And it capitalizes really well with a Feathered Airstrike.
Oh, he was just planning to steal the gold crab. Again, Onic Philippines, superior turtle control, and the turns as well, very quick coming up from Kirk. They're very decisive whether they want to take the turtle or go for these team fights. And I just like the name Throne of Ruin.
Throne of Ruin.
It's really, you can really see it inside the game, ruin the chances of Smart Omega in terms of contesting that turtle fight.
Yeah, it's such a big AoE and so useful in a team fight, especially when your enemy is grouped up together so closely like they were earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, so working at this point, you're down almost 4,000 gold if you're Smart Omega. And we've seen this with the 1-1 before, man. You're playing into a 1-1. That's basically what it is when you have a 1-1 on your team. But I think even in this case, they're going to have to rely on some a better team fighting when it comes to the objectives, man. Because how do you play against the Alice in this case? That's setting things up, which also, by the way, alleviates some of the pressure from Brusco. That's why Brusco, for the most part, his Tsunami Slams, he's been able to utilize it. And mind you, there isn't Purifies over here from Smart Omega.
Ouch! Decent hits here from Super Friends with his Feathered Airstrike. The tower is actually the last target. The only burst here for Omega feels like it's Haji, but even that's not going to be enough for the Alice. Maybe that's why Kirk is playing so aggressively here.
Yeah, that's why I don't like the the gotcha answer from Smart Omega. It doesn't solve the problems that Onic brings to the table. Yeah, you can stop the Feathered Airstrike, but there's a bunch of Romans out there that can actually do the same thing. But right now, you don't have anything against the Alice. Brusco just jumps in.
Yeah, looks like a super solid play here, initiated by Kirk once more. But
look at Kirk,
more damage coming from Omega, but it's just all around the map. Super Yoshi being left for dead, essentially, by Omega.
Man, look at Kirk. All he has to do is walk in circles.
Yeah.
And no one can go past him.
Walking ulti, that's all.
Yeah, that's the Alice 1-1 matchup. You don't really care about getting stacked at all.
Ouch.
Oh, ouchie. Ouchie.
Damn, Kelra is starting to get enabled here. Longest Obsidian tower not even going to last for long. Ryzen in front. No minions to clear though. No way for them to clear the minions if Haji's not fair. Oh, what the heck happened?
Solo kill.
Solo kill out of nowhere.
Yeah, honestly, I think after this game, a lot of teams would recognize that first pick 1-1 might not be a thing.
Might not be the player.
Yeah, because there's a bunch of answers like the normal normal Farsa, and then now you have the Alice too.
Yeah.
Like he just walks up. You can't even try to fully complete the stack because you're gonna be under the the AOE of the passive, and then there's also the Obsidia that could just be last pick.
He's scaling so hard, man. This guy is snowballing out of control.
Is this the most like hurt that we've seen from an Obsidia? I feel like
Best Obsidia so far.
Yeah, best Obsidia so far at least. But then again, you got to go ahead and credit to the fact that just Onic is allowing Kelra to get there. So it doesn't matter really what hero he was playing. He'd essentially be at this point anyway because SmartMike has not been able to find an answer to. Really, the first problem is getting past Kirk, man, on the Alice.
Yeah.
I feel like if you're trying to even get the crossbow tang off, even if you did, most likely Kirk would just tank up most of that damage.
Yeah, that's the first problem. The second problem is how do you reach Obsidia?
Yep. You can't. No way.
Yeah, I don't think you actually can.
Yeah, it's a lot worse for Smart Omega.
Well, they're trying really hard, though. They're trying their very best to reach him, but it's going to be a fight in the jungle instead. This Brusco pretty low. It's an AOG from Super Yoshi, but it's only going to be played defensively. They're going to be forced to back off. At least only Rise and Falls. That's a best case scenario, I guess, for Omega.
Oh, are they going to push in?
King Kong inside there. Look at that. Just flexing on Omega right now. Here comes the drop from Super Yoshi with a big cloud, but there's just no follow-up.
Oh, Kirk.
Again, Left 4 Dead, Kirk zoning out every single member of Omega. Can't respond to the Gatot.
Oh, they're going to conceal. They're going to put pressure.
Good conceal. James, the bravest fighter, doesn't really commit quite yet. I guess it's safer to wait for Super Yoshi at this point.
He just wanted to land stun on Super Prince to prevent the Predator strike so that they can defend. But again, Onic Philippines, they just have the right toolkit to completely dismantle Smart Omega this draft.
Look at this wall, by the way. Like, it's just Kirk and Brusco.
Yeah.
How do you even?
It's just a draft. This is just such a big advantage for Onic Philippines. None of them can actually touch the Alice, and mind you, they have the Lapu, but Onic Philippines understood after a mid lane rotation, they put pressure onto the Lapu, so he couldn't even maximize his 1v1 advantage against Kirk. And after that, the first thing that he was able to contest, most especially for James, was the first turtle. But by that point, Kirk already had level 4, and that's why Onic was allowed to heavily snowball this way.
Yeah, it's crazy too. Just seeing what Kelra has here. He's got the Corrosive Scythe, DHS, Golden Staff, working on the next, and that's the thing. It's just it's not easy to catch him, and if you do, he's still got the flicker available.
It might just be the wind of nature left from me, left for him to build, and he's all good to go.
Man, so this Obsidia seems to be playing the part, but more so just the amount of firepower. There's a Tsunami Slam.
Okay, pressing play here. Gonna be able to AOG out. Ryzen, though, not tanky enough to take it. There's gonna be another big minion wave they're gonna need to deal with. Omega looking for a possible pick. Haji just not finding it quite yet. Bravest Fighter is going to be available for James, but I don't know if they can use it offensively. They're just going to have to clear.
Yeah, top turret falls. They hold on to the bottom turret for now. No wave pushing there. So Omega will lose 2 base turrets, hold on to 1. I don't know if Onic wants to go for more. They're 11,000 gold ahead. Brusco's got the Tsunami Slam and the Flicker. So if they wanted to make an attempt, they could here. This is a massive lead.
They're just waiting for go time. They're waiting for someone to make a bad move. King Kong, though, thinks he wants to make it happen. Tsunami Slam to Super Yoshi with the flicker out by Brusco. Was that trap? And here comes Kelra with the hunt. Not going to be able to get anyone locked in. And it's pretty decent defense by Omega this time around.
I mean, at this point, Onyx just playing with their food. They just want to take down the bot side tower. Even with a feathered airstrike from Super Friends wasn't enough because James had to use the flicker, but now they don't have that anymore for the side of Smart Omega.
Okay, big clown engage here. Super Yoshi has been proven to not take it. Wow, oh my goodness. King Kong is starting to hit like a truck too. Playing Haji, one combo could have taken him out, but he's going to be able to dash on out of there. Brusco with good backup from the backside. It's going to be a reset.
I'm actually surprised that Smart Omega held on to that base turret still too, keeping Onic at bay, 11,000 gold behind. So Onic might have just been trying to push the limits there, but ultimately they don't accomplish what they wanted to.
Yeah.
So they're gonna have to wait for this Lord to come up in about 15, but I think even then, Omega might just go for one last ditch effort for this game because it's just so scaled in favor of Onic right now.
Yeah. Also, you have to think about how they want to position themselves in the fight. If Kelra finds the 1-1, that's about it, because he could just destroy Netsky in under 2 seconds. That's the amount of damage. That's the capacity of what the Obsidian can do in a team fight. Look at Super Yoshi. Gets melted down to half HP.
Oh, and I don't know, Super Yoshi not really going to be lasting long here, even with the Revitalize. There's the prone activated by Kirk. Bone already used as well. Haji falls. James is following second. Kelra, though, will be shut down by Ryzen. Chasing it on. Energy Eruption to slow down King Kong and Kirk, but they're still chasing dodge onto the Phantom. Execute. But it's Netsky all alone against 4 remaining members of Onic with a 10k gold lead.
Yeah, that should be it.
That should be it. They're going to try to delay him out, but that's going to be it.
Nice delay from Netsky, but it's not going to be enough. A massive advantage for Onic will push them into game number 1 victory.